Word ministry and deed ministry go hand in hand. In fact, I think that if one side outpaces the other, it all falls apart. If your church strictly does evangelism and just does not care about the needs of your city, people are going to look at that. Outside people are going to look at that and say, all they care about is increasing their tribe. They'll see evangelism just as recruitment and an effort to accrue power. On the other hand, if you only do deed ministry, which is also, in a sense, easier without word ministry because nobody's going to object to you helping the poor. But when you try to bring them together, they actually interact with each other, they stimulate each other. It's harder to keep the two together, I think, for the reasons we said. The world doesn't like evangelism. On the other hand, I do think there's a lot of Christians that find deed ministry expensive, distracting from word ministry. Integrating the two is very necessary. It's not that easy to do. Word and deed ministry integrate best at the one-on-one level. If you are reaching out to a neighbor and you're trying to talk to them about Christ, maybe bringing them to church, and yet they've got any kind of personal needs. They've got one family member finds themselves in jail. They're struggling financially. Just to be involved with those folks as a Christian friend means you're going to be bringing word and deed ministry together. So at the individual level and at the relational level, you can see why the two things just go together. You can't love your friend without talking about Jesus, and you can't love your friend without babysitting for her so she can go visit her son, in jail and so on. It's only when we get up to the big, massive level of institutions trying to do massive projects that I think it gets harder to keep the two together. But you'll see that God clearly wants them together at that one-on-one level.